What's good, football fans? We're back with the hottest take on the match that has all of Madrid in shambles. You thought you'd seen everything in El Derby? Think again. We're about to break down the most explosive 90 minutes of football that left Real Madrid fans deleting their tweets and Atletico supporters dancing. Smash that like button if you're ready for this deep dive. And don't forget to subscribe to Naijahotstars TV for the most fire football analysis on the continent. Let's get into it. In what will go down as one of the most emphatic derby victories in recent memory, Atletico Madrid delivered a crushing 5-2 defeat to their cross-city rivals, Real Madrid, at the Metropolitano Stadium on September 27, 2025. This wasn't just a win. It was a statement performance that shattered Real's perfect start to the season and raised serious questions about Xabi Alonso's tactical approach. First half, a roller coaster of emotions. The match exploded into life early when Robin Lenormand gave Atletico the perfect start with an early opener. But Real Madrid, true to their championship pedigree, responded with characteristic resilience. Kylian Mbappé and Güler both found the net, giving Los Blancos a 2-1 advantage and seemingly putting them in control. However, Alexander Sørloth had other ideas, equalizing for the hosts before halftime to set up what would become an unforgettable second-half collapse from the visitors. Second half, Alvarez's moment of magic. The second period belonged entirely to Julian Alvarez, the Argentine striker who has been finding his feet since his summer arrival, delivered the performance of his Atletico career when it mattered most. The penalty that changed everything. Early in the second half, Alvarez stepped up to convert a penalty, putting Atletico ahead 3-2 and giving them the momentum that would prove decisive. The free kick for the ages, but it was Alvarez's second goal that will be replayed for years to come. With surgical precision, he curled a magnificent free kick past Thibaut Courtois, leaving the Belgian goalkeeper helpless and the Metropolitano in raptures. The goal was so spectacular that it drew immediate comparisons to Lionel Messi's legendary strikes against Real Madrid. The sight of Diego Simeone in tears on the touchline after Alvarez's masterpiece perfectly captured the emotion of the moment. A manager overwhelmed by the magnitude of what his team had just achieved. Tactical breakdown, where it all went wrong for Real Madrid. Simeone's tactical approach was nothing short of brilliant. His team pressed high, disrupted Real's rhythm, and capitalized on every opportunity with clinical efficiency. The decision to deploy Alvarez in a more central role proved inspired, giving him the freedom to drift between the lines and create the chaos that Real's defense couldn't handle. The intensity and physicality that Atletico brought to the match was reminiscent of Simeone's best teams, but with an added layer of technical quality provided by their summer signings. Xabi Alonso's tactical headache. For Real Madrid's manager, this was a harsh reality check. His team's defensive structure, which had looked solid in their previous matches, was completely dismantled by Atletico's attacking movement. The inability to contain Alvarez and Sørloth highlighted fundamental issues in Real's defensive positioning and communication. Controversial talking point. Was Xabi Alonso too conservative in his approach? Critics will argue that starting with a defensive mindset against an Atletico team desperate for a statement win was a tactical miscalculation that cost them dearly. Next, we are going to look at individual performances, heroes and villains. Atletico's stars shine bright. Julian Alvarez on 10, the man of the match, delivered when it mattered most. His brace, including that sensational free kick, proved he belongs on the biggest stage. This performance will silence any doubters about his ability to fill the boots of departed legends. Alexander Sørloth, 8 out of 10. The Norwegian striker's physicality and positioning caused Real's defense constant problems. His equalizer kept Atletico in the game at a crucial moment. Robin Lenormand, 7 out of 10, set the tone with his early opener and provided the defensive stability that allowed Atletico to build their attacks. Real Madrid's disappointments. Kylian Mbappé, 6 out of 10. While he scored, Mbappe's overall influence on the game was limited. For a player of his caliber, this performance will be seen as a missed opportunity to seize control of El Derby. The defense, 4 out of 10. Collectively, Real's backline was overwhelmed. The inability to deal with Atletico's movement and set pieces was alarming for a team with title ambitions. Thibaut Courtois, 5 out of 10. The usually reliable Belgian had no chance with Alvarez's free kick, but questions will be asked about his positioning for some of the other goals. The bigger picture. What this means for both teams. This victory could be the catalyst Atletico needed to ignite their campaign. After a somewhat stuttering start to the season, this emphatic derby win provides the confidence and momentum that Simeone's teams thrive on. Key statistics that tell the story. Atletico ended Real Madrid's perfect start to the 2025-26 season. This was Real's first defeat in their last 7 meetings with Atletico. Alvarez became only the second player to score a direct free kick against Real Madrid in a derby this decade. Real Madrid's reality check for Los Blancos. This defeat exposes the work-in-progress nature of Xabi Alonso's project. While they've been impressive in patches this season, facing a motivated Atletico side revealed the gaps that still need addressing. The questions that need answers. 1. Can Real Madrid's defense handle the intensity of the biggest matches? 2. Is the current tactical setup maximizing Mbappe's potential? 3. How will the team respond to their first major setback under Alonso? Let's take a look at some controversial moments and talking points. 1. The penalty decision. The penalty that led to Alvarez's first goal will be debated long after the final whistle. While contact was minimal, the referee's decision proved pivotal in shifting the momentum. 2. Courtois versus Alvarez. The psychological battle between goalkeeper and free kick specialist added another layer to the match. Courtois, usually dominant from his line, was beaten by pure skill and precision. 3. Simeone's emotional reaction. The sight of El Cholo in tears after the 4th goal will fuel discussions about what this victory means for his legacy and Atletico's ambitions this season. 4. Looking forward, the ripple effects. This result will reverberate through Spanish football for weeks to come. For Atletico, it's proof that they remain a force to be reckoned with in La Liga. For Real Madrid, it's a reminder that in football, reputation means nothing if you don't deliver on the pitch. The tactical lessons learned from this match will influence both teams' approaches for the rest of the season. Simeone has shown that his evolution as a coach continues, while Alonso faces his first major test of character as Real Madrid manager. The bottom line, this wasn't just a derby victory. It was a statement that Atletico Madrid, written off by many before the season began, are very much alive and kicking in the race for La Liga glory. That's a wrap on this explosive derby breakdown. Drop your hottest takes in the comments below. Did Alvarez's free kick give you goosebumps? Are you Team Simeone or Team Alonso after this tactical masterclass? Don't sleep on this. Subscribe to Naijahotstars TV, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your football-loving friends. Next up, we're breaking down the weekend's biggest upsets across Europe, so stay locked in. Remember, we don't just watch football, we live it. This is Naijahotstars TV, and we'll catch you in the next one.